Hello there, this is Cheryl Lentz, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, winging it on Wednesday. I'm normally on at 2 o'clock. I'm on at 5 o'clock tonight because today was my brother's birthday and actually one of my grandson's birthdays, but we celebrated all the siblings with my brother. There's 4 of us left, so we all got together and went to the pizza ranch. Yay! Another whole adventure. Hi, Linda. So it was Warren's birthday today. So we decided to celebrate together. So they just left. We got together at lunch and they just left. So it was a fun day. So anyhow, I decided I would do the Waves of the Ocean Monkey Cut Kit. I have 3 kits available. I know that the foil paper is now sold out. The rhinestones are now sold out. So, hey, Jennifer, hello, hello. And so I have 3 left. So whoever gets to me first, you can go to stampingjourney.com and check it out and get it ordered if you're interested. Patty, yours is coming. I have your order, so that leaves 3 left. So with all that said and done, now the Waves of the Ocean, Waves of Inspiration is the name of the stamp set, and then it's bundled, and that will be in the new catalog. However, you will not be able to get the paper. That's so beautiful. Or the rhinestones or the foils that come with that packaging. So just saying, I have 3 left here. All right, I am going to turn the camera around. Let's get busy. So my thing says the wrong day. Hi, Lynn. Woohoo! Y'all, I'll see you for Hostess Club this week. Friday Club starts on Friday. Well, that makes sense, doesn't it? And then Wednesday we'll have club. Hello, Lynn. I'm going to turn the camera around. Cover your eyes if this bothers you. My paper still says talking on Tuesday because I wasn't down here at all today. I had a nice visit from some stamping family and then from my family. So it's kind of just like stamping. Hey, Patty. Good evening. This is fun, ladies. Okay, so Patty, yours is coming. I have it here, but I found out today when I was reading that these 2 things, the dies and the set, are going to be in the new catalog. However, all the beautiful paper and rhinestones and all that good stuff is not going to be in the new one, and some of it is already sold out. So I do have enough here to do 3 additional kits besides Patty's. So if you're interested, let me know ASAP. I'm going to pull all this good stuff out. I don't think I have my thing, but if you want to see the breakdown of everything, you can just go to stampingjourney.com. That's where you would order it, and you can see a breakdown. So, all right, let's get this stuff over here. Let's get started. I have done so many beautiful cards with this paper. I am totally in love with it. I think it's just unbelievably gorgeous. Let's see what I have left here. And then in your kit, you get some of the beautiful, all this beautiful foil. And you get adhesive sheets, because I thought it worked better to use the adhesive sheets with the very thin dies for the wave, like this thin die. These work much better if you have the adhesive sheets. Even the seagulls, I think that would work better on. So let's try to figure something out, and let's use what I have here. I think I'm going to probably start out with this, because this is what I have least of. So I'm going to start out with my layering. So let's see what I have here, and then we'll go from there. I don't think I did many with... I think I have a bunch of them over there, but I don't think I did a lot with, oh, look at there. Looky, looky. Okay, so here's some we did already with this set. So there's a die that cuts out this seagull, all that cool stuff. And when you're putting these on, it's just easier to have the adhesive sheets. Here's another one. And I had shown these before. These rhinestones are unbelievable. They come in multiple sizes, and they're just gorgeous. You get a whole pack, I believe. There's a pack in there, because you're going to need them. You can see there's 3 different colors on this one. Yeah, so it's just fun. Here's the foil. On this one, I used our chalk marker, which is going out. So if you want one of those, get that ordered. I used the chalk marker, and then I used, and this is going out too, which I love. Oops, that's not the right thing. This Crystal Effects, the shimmery Crystal Effects. So you can see how cool that looks. See that shine? And that's all elevated. Hi, Colleen. It's all elevated. So it just looks like the frothy foam on the waves. And then here's this one. Ta-da. And on this one, I used my Crystal Effects and filled in portions of it. So you can see. So when you hold it, you see that you can catch all that kind of glimmer on there. So those are the ones we did already. Yahoo. And then, oh, here's one more. Here's one more. Ta-da. I used a different set for the words on this one. But there you go. So easy to do something cool. Now, I don't think I have in all of that. They have Daffodil Delight. So I think I should pull that out to use it because I don't think I've done one with that. And the designer paper has that color in it. So if you're new to Winging It on Wednesday, I come out here without a plan. I have nothing in my brain. I'm totally empty, which is pretty much how I roll. So, yeah, a lot of this paper has the daffodil. I have a piece of ribbon there. So I'm just going to pull out whatever, some of the papers I have here that kind of match up with this and see what we can do with it. So lots of beautiful colors. I don't think you would want to go the whole thing, but this one has that yellowy green like the apple, granny apple. So I think that would be a good good one to use with. So I'm just going to kind of mix and match and see what I've got. This one too. So I'm just laying out the pieces here. So beautiful. I love this paper. It is so fun to work with, and you can see all the swirls. It also, to me, would look like kind of a mountain scene. Like it could look like mountains, the snow on the mountains. That's what I'm thinking. We're just going to pull out different and then see what we can put together here. I don't think you want to go too much yellow without the other things. So, but just a little bit to bring that in. Okay, let's see what we can do with our piecing here. Is what I was thinking about. Okay, so here's my base, right? Let's do, so if we're just using paper, we're just using the DSP, we could do all kinds of different things here. I gotta make that, this one is short here. Yeah, so I don't want to use that one because I want it longer. But I could put in some of these other ones. And that doesn't show up enough against the yellow background. But this certainly would. That's the same as up on top. So I'm going to do this. And this is just sort of a break in the pattern. And then this one. That's sort of fun. Let's see what else we can do here. So if I cut all these to match, I'm going to go with that and see what happens. So I'm just going to cut this one with my cutter here. And I want to have, now I have to decide if I want to cut this part off or cut the more bold. And I think I'm going to go with having the bold in there. So I'm going to go like this. Here we go. I'm just cutting off a little snippet. Okay, so if we're going to let the paper do the talking, that's what I like to say, some of the paper when it's so beautiful and so fun. We'll let the paper do the talking. So if this is our front, like that, kind of interesting, then what do we want to use as a base? That's where I would go next. And I'm thinking the Granny Apple Green, because it pulls in the green right here. So here's my Granny Apple Green base. Here we go. I think that's kind of cool. Now watch how it changes when you put a color behind there it just sort of makes this strip here pop. There we go. Ta-da. That's sort of fun. Even though we're talking about waves and ocean, but this has some really nice verses with it too. You're so totally awesome. Your strength is an inspiration. Happy birthday. Our friendship is a thing of beauty. So much fun. And this is light enough that we could stamp directly on here. And I think that's what I'll do. So you're so totally awesome is what I think I'm going to go with. And then you have to pray that you get it on straight, because if you don't, you have to do something different. Then I have to put it on a piece of paper and cover it up. But let's hope. So what I do is I'm just sort of eyeballing it, get that straight. I want to put it on that piece. And I think I want to use the Granny Apple Green. I'll bring that green back in here. So here's my Granny Apple Green. And what I do once I put it on here, sometimes you kind of eyeball it to get it straight with the block. But I use my grid paper. So I'm going to line up the base of my block here on the line. Oh, it's pretty straight. Just a tad off, but it's pretty straight. Look at the top. Oh, yeah. That might work. Let's do that. Otherwise, we're going to change something up, but I'm going to say we're going to put it on about down here, because I think I'm going to run a ribbon here. So I'm going to put it on right here. I have the designer paper. I'm following on the grid. And then I'm going to follow on the grid with this too. I'm going to go down a little bit. Please be straight. Oh, but look what I did. Well, we can embellish there. That's what we're going to be doing. We're going to bring in some of those beautiful rhinestones, because look, I pushed too hard. So, not a problem. We can fix that. I'm just going to glue these on, and we're going to get started here. I'm going to add ribbon to give it a little dimension. I have to see if I have glue in here today. Look at the back side. It's so pretty. It's hard to know what side to use. I'm telling you, it's a little bit like, oh my goodness sakes. So I know that as of this morning, I think they still had the DSP, but I have some here. So if you are wanting this, thank you, Julie. If you are wanting this, I would suggest you let me know. Okay, and I'm going to put this like that. So same piece of designer paper, just everywhere you cut it, it's a little bit different, right? So I usually do the ends, and then I'll do the middle piece. Let's get that out of there for a minute. So I just want to make sure it's kind of even here, even Steven. With that green glue, it gives me time to push it around a little bit. I do like this piece in here to add a little bit of pizzazz in there. Am I going to go this way? I think so. I think I'm going to go that way. Here we go. A little more glue. Come on out. Yeah, so I was gone all day, and so then I was like, you guys, I said 5 o'clock. So then everybody cleared out. 5 o'clock, let's go. All done from the party. And I think we're going to use the white. If I would have gone with more of the petal pink, I would have used that. But I think we're going to use some white here. So let me pull this out. Just pull some out and see what I want to do here. If I want to go all the way around and then just knot it over here, and that sort of balances. Like if I have a lot of things here and I have it knotted here, that's what I'm going to do. So there we go. Cut this, and I can move this around wherever I want. I think I got some ink on that ribbon, but I'm going to cover it up anyhow. So I go like that. Top one does all the work. sneaks around here, goes through. My finger holds onto the knot, and when I'm pulling this, I'm pulling so I'm watching this piece here because I want that nice and flat, like that. Ta-da. There we go. Nice flat bow. A knot. It's not a bow, it's a knot. There we go. Okay. Let's cut this off. So even these tabs are big enough. If you wanted to keep them, you could keep them and just do a tab like that. You know, where you just have a little piece hanging out. Depends on how much you're into saving your ribbon. And there we go. Ta-da. That's going to go on there. This is going to go on here. I think I'm going to put this up on dimensionals just to give it a little more height. I used up all mine, so I'm going to be using these. So I just cut the whole thing in pieces here. I love the corners to put into the corners. There we go. Now it's all cut and ready for me. Otherwise, I just had some little ones here, so I don't want that. So I'm just going to put this in the corners. This one, I think I only cut myself 3 of them. There. This one just went straight. It gives it a little more interest to have it popped up, I think. Texture. Since I didn't put anything else on there, I'm going to put some of the rhinestones on there, and that'll be good. But I'm going to give it enough here. Put one more over here. I just keep flipping it around. There we go. Okay, good enough. So we'll take the paper backing off. I love dimensionals. I think they add a lot. Let's see. So lots of new things in the new catalog. I talked about that a little bit. I am so excited to just sit down and study it. I have not really done that. I went through my catalog and marked off all the things that are leaving. And that's okay because you know what? Oh, I'm putting it on upside down. Ah! Don't do that. That would be wrong. Okay, pay attention, Cheryl. Yeah, it should open this way. Did you guys catch that? Oh my gosh, how many were going, oh no! What is she doing? She's a crazy person. There we go. Okay, now my jewels. You know what, Julie, I think I put them over there. I think they're in that bag. I took them out of here because I was using them when I wasn't using the kit. So I think they're over here in this grand scheme of things, I think. Ah! Maybe not. Oh, right here. Here they are. Ta-da! Okay, sorry. Intermission. Okay, talk amongst yourselves. Okay, so we have to cover this up. So I'm going to go with this big one here. I'm going to put it right here. There. Ta-da. And then I'm going to put a little tiny one there next to it. And come on, pickup tool. Oh, maybe that one is not. I think I left the sticky over here. All right, never mind. The one that got away. Go like that. And then we're gonna put one this one is a little more green. I think we're gonna go down here. And I think it balances it, you know, with the bow here, and that kind of just balances it out. There we go, ta-da. Play with the paper. And that one doesn't want to stick. There's always one in the crowd. All right, and then I have my, here we go, my white inside here. That's going to go in here. And let me think here. I'm going to put a piece in here like that, and I'll cut that off. But I think I would like to get a piece of the green. I don't know if I have a piece like that. Let's see here. That has a little more. This one has a little more. I could put them both in here. I don't know. Maybe I don't like that. Maybe that's too much yellow without any of the calypso coral that it has in there. All right, well, the other option would be to use this piece that I cut off and just have a tag up here. Let's put that over there. I do like this piece in here because I think since the base of the card is green, I want to bring in that green. And then I could do this. I want to do it a little bit shorter. I'm just going to cut this off a little bit and do this. I want to have something in here that represents both the colors. There. So we'll glue that one on, then we'll glue this one on right here. Okay, I'm gonna have to cut part of that off. But what I wanna do before I glue it on is go ahead and stamp the words "You're totally awesome." So we'll say happy birthday. Happy birthday. This happy birthday is like small. So what I did on some of them was I stamped it like 3 times. So you get 3 different colors as you go, you know, it just gets lighter. So let's do that. Let's try to get it on here straight. I'm going to test it on my grid paper. Ta-da. Move this stuff over. There we go. Thank you guys for joining me so late. This could be like dinner hour. I said, I haven't cooked. I don't like to cook. Everybody knows I don't like to cook. And now I especially am not going to be cooking. So I don't want to cook for me, party of 1. So I probably, in my family, popcorn is a food group, and that's what I have a lot at night. Here we go. Let's see if that got straighter or worse. So I'm still crooked. I have to bring the happy birthday up a little bit, the Y. Just a smidgen. I'm going to bring it up. I have to use my little poker there. Okay, let's try it again. 3rd time's a charmer. Let's hope. Okay, pretty good. Let's do this. If it's not right... Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Ta-da! So you get that lighter to darker there. What is that called? I know that. That would be... Ombre. Yeah, ombre. Thank you. You get that ombre look. That's kind of cool, right? There we go. So just something different. So we're going to glue this on. I know I have to cut off the end of it. So I'm going to cut off the lighter end. I want the darker part to show. And I'm going to see if my glue will work for me. Okay. Okay, that's the one, that's the keeper end. This is the end that's going to get cut off. So I'm just going to go like this. Line it up here. And line it up straight. There we go. I want to cover all the white that's showing. And I'm just going to snip this little bit here. And to bring that other color in, I'm going to glue this down. Then I'm going to put that one on too. There we go. Ta-da, ta-da. I do wonder, you know, what they're thinking when they have this paper that's so beautiful. It's like, don't make the paper go away. If you're keeping the set, don't make the paper go away, please. But nobody asked, so I didn't say anything. Oops, I got visitors upstairs. Okay, here we go. We're going to put this on. There, ta-da. All right, and I'm going to glue this in. And I believe, I mean, the whole list of what's included is on the stampingjourney.com. You can go and look at it. I believe it's a half a pack of the paper. It's a full pack of the rhinestones, all the different colors, the whole pack of, yeah, the rhinestones, and then 3 different ribbons. Ta-da. So when you make a mistake, you just embellish and move on, brings that color over, kind of ties everything in. So what do you think? There we go. That's the card of the day with the Waves of the Ocean Monkey Cut Kit. I'm going to turn this around. This is Winging It on Wednesday, not talking on Tuesday. Hi, Linda. You like it? Good. It's like a supper and a movie. That's right, Lynn. I agree. Pop some popcorn. Let's get going. It's fun. You see the mess behind me. Everything's, we're working here. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you had a great day. I will see you on Friday. I'll have some more Waves of the Ocean cards. I will have some more of the paper pumpkin cards. And we'll be all set to kind of play with all that stuff and show you that. So thank you for joining me. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't yet. And that's it. Have a great day. Have a great evening. We'll see you on Friday. Bye-bye.